Hello world, welcome to M-Banks Unfiltered, where I talk about almost anything. This video will be MMA / boxing, whatever number I'm on. Alright, this short, shout out to K9 Boxing down here. So yeah, you can read it. Max Kellerman being a fluke like he always been. I think Devin Haney gets a lot of hate because he's Muslim, and a lot of people don't want to talk about that because they, don't really look into religion or question religion or, in that bubble of don't talk about politics or religion. Nah, nigga, let's talk about everything so we can see who is where mentally and who can just, chat and discuss and be cool and shit like that. But for Devin to not be on these pound for pound lists on certain, like on Disney owned ESPN or the Ring magazine when he got their belt and is undisputed, but then have Loma, I'm like, bruh, I think it's that Muslim shit on top of all the other regular shit that black fighters get. But the Muslim shit adds an extra level of hate throughout the Masonic mainstream media and shit.
And you became the lightweight champion of the world. So I tweet at you, congratulations, champ. Now you're the champ, and you tweet back, undisputed. Let's talk about undisputed. Why? Why is that important to you?
Because I'm the man with everything. I know that. I know what you meant when you said the lightweight champ, but you got to put undisputed on there because as much as they could say email, franchise, whatever the case may be, I have it all.
You're now the champion at 135 pounds. The champion. There's only one.
And undisputed, man. You got to say undisputed. Undisputed.
You're the undisputed.
Undisputed.
And that's the right word for you because there is no dispute. No one can dispute this.
I'm not the champion. I am undisputed champion.
Absolutely.
And for me, it's just crazy because for them to just, it's like they want to not say undisputed just to get him mad. Because when it comes to other fighters, I feel like, when Teofimo wasn't undisputed, they were calling him undisputed and shit when Devin had the belt. And then for Devin to say that email franchise is because after Loma fought Luke Campbell, he's supposed to fight Devin and ran. And that's why they say email champ. And then Loma became the franchise champ. And so that's what Teofimo was using when he beat Loma to say he was undisputed. And I'm like, nah, bro, that's a franchise belt, not the WBC belt that Devin got. So instead of fighting Devin, he fights Kambosos. Kambosos surprises and beats Teo. And then Kambosos makes all these double demands of, he getting 10 million both fights, where Haney gets 2 million both fights, and they both got to be in Australia and both rematch. All that extra bullshit to where here we are today, and T.O. and Loma looking like bitch-made niggas to me. But I don't know. Just get in there with Devin, beat him, beat him, lose to him close, or get your ass, whatever. Just get in there. That's all what it's about, mostly. But hey, if y'all want to protect y'all's record and stay safe or whatever, and keep the casual fans brainwashed, that's cool too. All right, and then I'm just add this on about Canelo being protected and how, need his own Espen. My favorite fighter is on here. He gonna break it down to Andre Ward. Active, inactive, I don't give a damn. They, my favorite fighter all time. Just how they break down Canelo being a fluke, being protected, ducking, but they doing it in a nice, soft way for the Disney close-minded creatures and his fan base don't get their feelings too hurt. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like telling the kids Santa Claus ain't real and shit. But I'm just like, bro, it's okay. If Canelo just got in there and fought, if Canelo did what he did in his career, videos like this wouldn't even have to be made, or segments on Espen now wouldn't even be right here. You know what I'm saying? So the way they break this down, I'm like, bro, this is even evidence of him being a duck because of what they, just this segment, bro. Like, there's no defending this in an intelligent way. You got to be like a blind, closed-minded Negrobot or closed-minded creature or some shit like that.
Just beat Triple G. Still hasn't fought Benavidez, who I'd love to see that fight along with. Hasn't fought either Charlo brother, let alone the bigger one, right? Where is Canelo's legacy for you right now?
It's tricky. That's complicated.
Right there. See, shit like that. So Max bringing up the Benavidez and both Charlos, which for me, for Canelo to fight Yildirim and people, his defense, oh, that was it mandatory. Who picked the mandatories? Bullshit ass corruption motherfuckers that's protecting Canelo too. So it's all a big house of bullshit Canelo-ness that commissions everybody. The motherfuckers that increase their computer levels, whoever, you know what I'm saying? But shit like that, it's tricky. You know what I'm saying? He can't just be like, you know. And it's Canelo did it to himself. Like, Canelo should have fought the best, shouldn't have been on Clenbuterol and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? He shouldn't even have took the Yildirim fight. He should have just, whatever penalty, I'm not fighting Yildirim because that's a bullshit ass fight. Fuck a mandatory. Y'all just do whatever fine. I'm the head of boxing. I call my own shots. But this motherfucker head of boxing taking mandatory. He don't call his own shots? How the fuck is Canelo the head of boxing, but yet he got to deal with mandatories like Yildirim? Nigga, a real legacy true warrior been like, nigga, I ain't taking that shit. Nigga, give me the best nigga. I ain't fighting no nigga that coming off of a loss and ain't fought in a year and a half. You know what I'm saying? A training partner and shit. But anyways, let's continue.
Because on the surface, he's fought everybody, he's done everything, he's taken all the risks. If you know what you're looking for and you look at some of those names he fought, he doesn't have a lot of prime names on his resume. That being said, I think Canelo is a great talent. I think he's had a great career. And of course, he's a Hall of Famer, no doubt about that. But I don't know I think there's a little bit more window dressing with his record than what people realize in his career. And I think his team has done a phenomenal job. You got to give Oscar De La Hoya a lot of credit. He doesn't get enough credit for co-signing Canelo early in his career and then also helping with the matchmaking. They know when to cause Canelo to fight certain guys and when to stay away. Like Benavidez is not going to happen right now. It's not going to happen because it's too dangerous.
See, shit like that. So I understand with other fighters, and I know certain people like Canelo fans, they like to bring up other fighters. Let's stay on your dude real quick. Let's finish him, and then we can go to other ones that do the same thing or whatever, or we can compare and contrast other fighters that do this. But since right now or during this time, all this nut huggery of this Canelo shit, I'm like, bruh, y'all gotta, you know, at least be in agreement with the bullshit when y'all bring up other fighters about Canelo's bullshit. Because it makes y'all, like, same thing when I talk about religion or a political party, when people bring up other religion, I'm like, hold on, let's finish yours real quick, bro. So you do know yours is bullshit though, right? Before we go on to another religion or political party or boxer or whatever. We can all agree, because now you go on to other ones and bringing up comparisons. So it sounds like we are in agreement, you know? Shit like that. But yeah, this whole Benavidez is not too dangerous. I'm like, exactly. That's why Canelo, he want to use, I'm representing Mexico and I'm not fighting Mexican fighters no more. I'm like, bro, Mexican fighters are some of the best fights. Mexican fights are some of the best when they fight each other, because y'all get that rock'em sock'em robot style that y'all like. Just, you know, no skill, slug it out. You know what I'm saying? And Canelo want to use it as what? Like, he don't want to beat up on his own people, when it's like, bruh, this is the sport. Everybody doing it against everybody. If anything, you want to fight your Mexican fighters, because you know where that you making them, you the so-called cash cow, you at least paying them off and helping them families getting paid and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you giving all these other bitch motherfuckers paydays. Ain't shit. Callum Smith, Liam, all these Smiths and washed up Kovalev and shit. Then you go back up to Bivol. Like, why are you giving Bivol a payday and then you got your ass whooped by Bivol? You know what I'm saying? You gonna unify 168 in an easy way, but not fight Benavidez and then go up to 175? Nah, bro, chill on 168. Defend your undisputed. You just get undisputed against weak ass Caleb Plant, or at least Caleb Plant was weak in that fight. Nice knockout on Anthony Durrell. In Plant's second, you know, comeback fight after fighting the steroid user Canelo. But yeah, bitch ass shit.
I think that's a little unfair. I'll tell you why. To fight a guy like Austin Trout or Erislandy Lara when Canelo...
Okay, now he bringing up Trout. Okay, cool. But then he didn't fight nobody on that level or on that skill style since Bivol, I think. A motherfucker with footwork. Anybody since that Lara and Trout fight and Floyd fight, they've been easy slugfest punching bag ass niggas. But let's see where he's going with this.
Canelo did. If you're the money man, you ain't got to take those fights, especially not against a Cuban southpaw who can box, right? That's not a money fight. He took those fights. They were close,
but he wasn't the money man at that time when he took those fights. Now when it was money time, he fighting Triple G 3 times and all this shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Not unifying 160. Why you gonna want to unify 168? 168, okay, cool. Weight classes are weight classes, but 160 to me is more like a legendary. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like lightweight. To me, featherweight, lightweight, welterweight, middleweight, light heavyweight, and heavyweight are like the main ones. But then, like, you know, super welterweight or what is it? Yeah, that's like 154, which is cool. It's still in the mix, but not to me like a prime weight class. You know what I'm saying? So to me, for Canelo not to unify at 160, due to who was there to me, the Charlos and shit. and Andre was right there at 154. He could have just came on up. Or Canelo, you could have brought Andre up, you know what I'm saying, to fight in your weight class the way you brought Triple G up to 168 to fight that trilogy, you know. And so Max want to bring up Lara and Trout, which I give him the Trout win, but I think Trout was just, it was still close, but I think Floyd saw what Trout lacked on and just said, nigga, get that Canelo fight. And Canelo did, Floyd did kind of what Trout could have done to me a little bit due to style. But Lara saw what Floyd did, and to me, Lara won that fight, but that shit was close enough for a rematch. But then Canelo said, fuck that, but he'll fight Triple G 3 times. Or 2 more times, but won't, fight Lara at least 1 more time just to, not that being controversy. But he making it seem like Canelo was the money man when the Lara and Trout fights was. Damn, what is it? Damn, 11 minutes? But I like MMA and boxing, bro. These my shits. I'm sorry. But yeah, it's like, bro, all these Smiths in between though, and this Yildirim fight and shit like that, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. He doing a false comparison to me, but
he came out winning. And by the way, I think that's justified. They were very close. I thought he won both fights, to tell you the truth. Lara especially was very close. You don't take those fights if you're a ducking kind of guy. In fact, that's the reason I thought he'd be the star to fight Triple G.
You do if you believe you can beat him.
So in other words, if he doesn't believe...
There's no rush to face Benavidez right now.
So Canelo, Max Kellerman, if he doesn't believe, exactly. So he didn't believe he can beat both Charlos or Andre or Benavidez. That's why he ain't fought none of them. But he believed he could beat Trout, and he believed he can beat Lara because they weren't as threatening as Charlo, Benavidez, and Andre. So there you go, bro. I got to do that one more time. Right there, Max killed himself. Right, if he believed, he ended up getting himself cut off. You can see. Look, Andrew, what look like? You believe you can beat him? Face that. Let me see. Let me go back a little bit more. Just one more game. Max, you destroyed yourself a long time ago when you were saying Pacquiao was greater than Mayweather. You know what the fuck? But he just continued. These motherfuckers continue to destroy themselves. I just love when other motherfuckers be bringing them up and shit. Like, Max is trash in boxing too. At least to me. Y'all close-minded niggas that don't fuck with it. Yeah, he the shit to y'all, then y'all don't fuck with it. If y'all fucked with boxing the way y'all fuck with the rig fix scripted sports entertainment ball shit that involves balls like football, basketball, baseball. Fucking said basketball. Shit. Great movie, man. Shout out to Trey Parker and Matt Stone. If y'all fucked with them the way y'all fuck with boxing, y'all would see the bullshit in Max. How Max be on that bullshit. But y'all just look at Max at face value and just, whatever these Masonic TV motherfuckers will throw at y'all are just taking shit. Same way a holy motherfucker, all you gotta say is God inspired by it. Okay, I'll take this holy book. God inspired. Head ass niggas.
Do if you believe you can beat him.
So in other words, if he doesn't believe...
Exactly.
No rush to face Benavidez right now.
If Canelo doesn't believe he can beat the Charlos or Andre or Benavidez, yes, that's what I feel. But I guess we'll hear from Canelo's mouth one day, even though Canelo ain't never said shit about, yeah. Or they need to fight each other. Nah, nigga, just whoop their ass and get it over with. How about that, nigga? I'm like, man, damn, I'll probably this probably gonna bit you probably then. But yeah, a little something on MMA and boxing, bro. I didn't know it was gonna go that long, bro. Cause I had that Max Kellerman and Andre Ward video saved, but that Devin Haney one, it was short, so I'm like, I'll do it on Devin. And then I saw that Canelo one, I'm like, I gotta add this. And I didn't know why I did yet until that end when Max Kellerman, if he doesn't believe that, yeah, motherfucker. So I'm like, that's why I liked it, that shit. I was gonna do a video on that one day. But I guess I combined it with the Devin Haney one. But yeah, just a little razzle dazzle, man. Y'all be cool. Keep your stress low. Don't be scared of nothing. Be prepared for everything. Peace.